Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times. Welcome to my channel, welcome to a little bit of Steel Division Normandy 44. So I've been playing this game and wanted to just make a quick video about what I'm playing right now, because while I don't really intend to do a lot of videos focusing on this game, I'm too bad at it to make it really that interesting in a long-term series or anything like that. I did want to sort of show off what I was doing just to give you guys a general idea. And I find it a pretty relaxing game. I don't take it too seriously. The main way that I like playing this is the custom game with the 20 player matches, because they're a little bit more focused actually. In this particular case, we managed to actually slip in there and get one of these. Let's actually check out what our opponents are. So I didn't think that I was going to be able to get into a game here this quickly. I was thinking I'd have to do, we're seeing quite a few of the, I'd say it's about 50-50 for them in terms of armor and ground, and then for us it's mostly infantry. We only got a couple tank players because there's less allied tank commanders. Yeah, I'd prefer this because it sort of forces each player to take a small tenth of the map, whereas when you're playing like a 1 versus 1, it's a fairly large map. I actually do think that the game would benefit a little bit from a slightly more constrained map for the 1 versus 1 at any rate, but in this one, it's just such a small slice of the map that you're focused on that it lets you sort of deal with whatever you're dealing with in a much more focused, tight way. And it's more fun that way for me in a great sense. Especially because I play infantry-focused decks. The Canadian 3rd Rifles, or 3rd Army, is a very infantry-focused faction, so you can't really bound across a large open field map very easily as infantry. Whereas if you're playing one of the armored decks, it's pretty easy to push around to larger numbers of areas. So that's sort of the reason that I play this the way I do. Okay, so let's just take a quick look at where we're probably going to want to position. I typically like to focus my attack on the right side of this river. So I'm going to put my attack beacon there. So we're going to go ahead and grab up a couple of our early game scouts here. I'm going to start off with one of our sniper scouts on this side here and one of our recce's. Lots of scouting is always a good idea in this game, and we're going to go ahead with a rifle leader. And I should probably also be putting departure points for these units here. So what have we got for buildings here? Nothing spectacular for sight lines, but we'll drop our snipers off in that building there. We'll drop our Humber off on the right flank, extreme right flank in that wood there. Our command carrier, we'll put it back in this tree line here, on that side there. And then we'll get some Vickers. Now, this is a very, very narrow section of map here that I'm focusing my play on. Not necessarily a great idea to always be focusing this sort of thing, but it can actually be important for someone to take and hold this area because it lets them then deploy lots of anti-tank and lots of other highly devastating things along the side here. And it can be very, very deadly when there's a player along this flank. So we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves our ram tank. Canadian early game heavy tank. It's actually kind of weird that they've got this, but I'm going to head to there. Going to get this thing back to here, I think. Yeah, we'll put it there. And for the last thing, we'll go ahead and get an anti-tank 6-pounder. So, not really on the road here, am I? Here we go. And we'll get this thing up to, I think, here. So this will give me pretty good area to sort of deal with. Unfortunately, we don't have any players along here. We got a lot of people heading towards this area. It might be a good idea for me to actually move to that town, but it's a little bit too late for me to redeploy that, so we're probably going to see this guy heading off to that village there. These guys probably going to move some stuff up to there as well, so hopefully that'll be okay. Hopefully we'll have someone dealing with that. But we're stacking like 3 attacks in this village and this village here, which is probably not a great idea. Apparently we're missing a player as well, but usually the enemy is missing a player as well, so it's usually not that big a deal. Okay, so it looks like someone's heading over to there. That just leaves a pretty big, wide gap over here. So that's not great. It's also not great that we don't have enough players, but again, typically speaking, we should see same out of our opponent sort of thing. Okay, so basically we just want to push forward, figure out what's on the enemy team. Once we sort of determine what's on there, we can sort of build up our forces to counterattack that particular thing. I'm actually going to grab one of our rifle squads and send it straight up to here. Let's actually get our Lloyd carrier as well pushed up to here. I'm not seeing my opponent pushing up that fast or that aggressive. Huh. Allies just decided to napalm a bridge for some reason. Pretty interesting. I wonder if that's going to slow down people trying to get through there. That should, theoretically. Now, if no one tries to push through here in terms of my enemy, then I can actually push my recon forward. But what I want to actually do is sneak some recon up through this forest here. So that should be okay. And to actually move. Okay, so our Lloyd carrier needs to step so I can get some shots onto this SDKFZ. But in the meantime, let's get this Flak 38 down, perhaps. Okay, I need to move this guy up a bit. Okay, so unfortunately he needs to move just a bit to the right for me to attack him, but... I'm going to also move our ram tank up so that's sort of firing on their flank side there. Ooh, nice. We managed to randomly pin a Panzergren. Okay, so we're going to get a Recce moved up. Scout snipers can also probably move up. This is a little bit more risky for them, but should be okay. Almost taken out that Flak 38, which would be quite nice to do. Let's get some anti-air as well here. We want to start focusing it, in fact, on the right here. Make sort of a real dead zone. Alright, we got that target. Let's get these guys if we can. Oh. Seeing a bear target set over here. Okay, I can probably push up to here, but it's getting pretty risky for me to keep pushing up like this. Yeah, this is getting really gutsy of me. Oh, we got some good hits there. Good hits at a good angle. Okay, so we just need to move this guy up here. We're gonna attack, move up. I'm gonna move this guy up here. Gonna save up to get an attack aircraft. Oh shit. Okay, so ram tank managed to make it across safely. Starting to see quite a lot of heavy anti-tank from our opponent here, so that's going to be interesting to see. Did manage to take out that half-track. Let's see what we can manage over here. Alright, I can't get my Spitfires right yet. I forgot I did that. Okay. So let's get more anti-air. We're unlikely to be able to destroy that with our anti-air, but it does provide good defense against it. Okay, did we knock out that... No, I don't think we did yet. Right, we're falling back with that one. Let's aim at the other that isn't falling back. Get the stag hounds in here. A little bit of AA. Not very much yet, but a little bit. Let's also go ahead and grab another arty. Okay, so we've pushed up pretty nicely here. Oh, here comes some artillery strikes, though. That's pretty bad. Yeah, that knocked out our 6-pounder. This is a Nebel Warfer, I think. I hate getting hit by these things. Okay, so I need another 6-pounder up here. Ooh, got a nice hit though on that.
Recon team ready. Shall we take a peek? Sorry. Target neutralized.
Alright, we got one of them.
Drop 200. 6 rounds. Over.
Oh, we got that on a single lucky bullshit hit. I'm not sure where this is headed towards, but okay, good. It's the tree line that we just evacuated.
Second section. Ready, sir.
So that's pretty good. Alright. Let's get to push up to this next tree line with this command unit. Following the right.
We're moving, folks.
Now then, where is...
Need some extra firepower?
Okay, let's get our Bedford up here.
On your orders, sir.
Okay, there's an artillery piece back here somewhere.
Degrees elevation. Fire.
There's one over here as well. But I don't think it's got a spotter. Oh, it must have a spotter.
Reverse, reverse.
Okay, I think we got line of sight of this SDKFZ for this guy, so yeah, they took that out. Okay. Gonna have to fall back with these rifles though, which kind of sucks.
This war will be over by Christmas.
Otherwise they're just gonna get pounded to death by that artillery.
Artillery, at your orders.
Is that artillery back there?
Smash 'em.
Probably close top if it is, so
Where are the damn bomb bunnies?
it's probably not gonna be that easy for me to take out. Is that a Panzerwerfer? Shit. Okay, that's not good to get hit by.
Troopers, ready for battle.
Let's try pushing up to here, I think.
It's time to move. What's the plan?
Okay, I can hit the SDKFZ. It's hard to destroy it with these, though. So, I'm just gonna have to continue on. I think we can get more anti-tank pushed up, though. I did say I needed another 6-pounder to replace that previous one. Let's get some more infantry up here, too. Another 2 HMGs, and let's get a rifle leader. So, yeah, we're pushed up pretty well on our side. Ooh, that'll create a nice little opening there.
Need some extra eyes, sir.
Okay, if these guys push forward even a tiny bit, I'll be able to take them out. I kind of want to move back, actually, and take these guys out here.
On your orders, sir. Recon team ready.
Okay, so we're going to try and take out this Panzer Grenadierführer.
Easy, boys. Terry's close.
Okay, so I need more supporting infantry up here.
Let's go, Lieutenant.
I'm able to push up pretty aggressively on this side because he doesn't seem to have anything here, but yeah, so we're able to take out this Panzer Grenadierführer with our sniper team here, I think.
Some extra eyes, sir.
That's pretty likely. Got a 58% hit chance. Ah, shit, my tank got, or my... We need to get this guy out.
We're listening to you. I've got him.
Okay, so my rifle commander needs to get into this just a little bit here.
They spotted us. Recon unit at your orders. Grab the binoculars, Corporal.
Okay, what is this here? Panzer Grenadierführer.
Time to charge here. Let's go, Lieutenant. Second section, ready, sir.
I'm gonna fall back behind this tree line here.
On your orders. Loud
Get a command carrier up here if I can.
You have a target, sir. Going there. We'll deploy at this position. Attention.
Okay, let's see if I can get this SDK of Zed. Might get my guy killed here, but
This war will be
might be worth trying. Alright. Bound up with the machine gun here. Just get a bit more cover.
I'm in charge here.
No line of sight still. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is why you need fighters. Alright, I can start getting them now, actually. Oh, there goes my sniper team. I didn't, I should have deployed those fighters way earlier.
Go on, control.
Alright, let's get them back out. I need to watch out for those, though.
Vehicle ready, sir.
Alright, managed to force them to fall back there. Lost our command squad, though, which is pretty bad.
You have a target, sir. Fire.
Hmm.
Locked and loaded, sir.
Oh, shit. Okay, it's a BEF Panzer IV. If I can get turned around, I can probably take it out.
Follow me, man. Attack. Sir. Yes, sir.
Let me get these guys up here.
Your orders, sir. Bring us there, taxi. I'm in charge here.
So BEF Panzer is pretty good, but the Ram should actually be able to take it out pretty easily, just because it's got a lot of front armor. So I should be okay here.
Splendid.
Yep,
Splendid. As you command, sir.
managed to bounce their shot. Typically speaking, if you can bounce their first shot, you're going to be fine. This, on the other hand, is problematic. Yeah, so that was problematic, but
Yes, sir.
okay. Let's get 2 more of these. Yeah, my aircraft are way too slow coming in there.
Waiting for orders. Copy, leader.
See if we can take out these fighters, though.
Here.
Might be able to take out one of them. No. Enemy Pack 38's destroyed. Okay. Should be able to take out this other Pack 38 here. Needs to get a another tank, though. Would probably help a bit. Recce pushed up.
Bugging out.
Come on, come on, come on.
Winchester, I'm out of ammo. Roger. Heading.
Yeah, we have to evac this guy, unfortunately. That's fine, though. Took out another one of those. Alright, forced a ton of their air to evac, so that's good. What have we got left? Have we got another 6-pounder? Got another 6-pounder. Might as well bring that up.
Everybody, check your ammo.
Okay, we're gonna move these guys up to here.
This afternoon. Need some extra firepower?
I'm out of ammo. Shit.
Fire.
Okay, did I start working on getting a Humbar out? I don't really remember.
Waiting for instructions, sir.
Yeah, I need to get my AA, or not my AA, my stupid supply truck up here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Squad at your orders.
Get these leaders up here as well. I don't think I've ever pushed up quite this far before on one of these maps.
Come on, folks, the war's over there. Fall back. On your orders, sir. Fire.
Okay, let's get a supply truck up here.
Go on, control. Sergeant Preston is in. Chief, go.
Okay, let's evac these Spitfires, I think.
Roger. Heading back to base.
Should be able to take out these scouts here, the spot trooping. They might take out my guys too, but like,
Ammo, sir.
pretty unlikely that they'll be able to take out my scout before they get suppressed or something. Or actually, no, they're not getting suppressed, so
I am listening, sir.
I guess they'll be fine. Decent chance to kill my scout then. Oh no, they're firing at my other infantry unit. Okay, we got him. Got him. It was close though. Okay, let's get another Sherman. Keep pushing up.
My staff and myself are ready, sir. Let's go and stay quiet.
Okay.
Gun checked and ready.
What is this? SDKF Z253. I can't remember what the 253 is armed with, but I think it's not really that scary. I'm gonna try and push up with these guys to here.
I'm in charge here.
Get these guys up by the road. If we can get a shot at one of their half tracks or something like that, that would be actually really good. Alright.
Drop 200. 6 rounds. Over.
Let's get another supply half track here.
Between war and dishonor, I choose war.
Okay, we broke the tracks on that SDKFZ, so that'll help us out a bit. If we can get one more shot off, we'll actually destroy these guys.
Firing one range, sir. Right dead.
Alright, we got some people pinned down here.
Any update?
Where's that air coming from? I heard the air raid siren and I panicked, but this means that it's going to be a little while before I can actually call in another airstrike, but that's okay.
My staff and myself are ready.
Okay, so I need to get those guys out of there.
Build is ours. This war will be over by Christmas.
I'm out of LMG ammunition on my guys over here too.
Ready, sir.
Okay, we're going to start fast moving our Sherman up here.
Squad, at your orders. Just give me a target.
Okay, these Panzergrens need to be...
My staff and myself are ready, sir. Roger that. Out of ammo.
Alright, that's interesting.
Looking for enemy plane. Move and be aware of German. Waiting for fire order. Fire!
Alright.
I am listening, sir. Orders are clear. Go ahead. This is a story you will tell your grandchildren. Waiting for arrows.
Okay, we need AA moved up, I think. Let's get some Typhoons.
Target neutralized. Squad,
Okay, if we can take this Jagdpanzer out, we pretty much win this flank even harder. I don't think I'm going to, though, but... Driver knocked out, okay. That gives me a moment here. Bounced, shit. Ooh, shooter knocked out. I've got a moment. I got some time here. Ah, shit. Okay, he did take us out. Okay, I need to move this tank up here. This is actually really risky, because... Alright. There we go. Let's get a Firefly out. What the hell? Driver knocked out. Okay. Just need to get out of there. It's good. We good? Yeah, we good. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let's get an infantry push going up this way. Need to replenish my infantry a little bit up there. Okay, if he drives this scout car up too close, then I can take him out, but... Humber. Looks like I have to get around the other side of this tree line to get to this thing, though. Oh no. Yeah, we're bouncing shots there. Shooter knocked out, though. Got it. Oh, wow. I didn't think this thing would take out that SDKFZ. Okay. Well, either way. Cool. Cool. Holy shit, look at how far our troops actually have to travel to get up there. We have pushed up. Alright, let's just stun that tiger there. Okay, so there's a Panther A coming in. It's going to be a bit of a problem. This vehicle needs to get the hell out. Yeah, no, it's dead. Okay. Got a Puma incoming. Those things are pretty bad news, but we should be able to take it out. I need a spotter up here. Would have been able to take out that tank there if I didn't. Okay, let's get Shermans. Let's get maybe infantry. I think we just save up, actually. Try and get more air. Getting some Typhoons would probably be a great call-in. Okay, what is this here? Puma? Okay, so Scout Puma is about to run into a very bad spot to be. Sherman Firefly is actually a pretty tough tank to begin with, so probably worked out okay for us. Just a KFZ-10. I don't remember what type that is. Alright, let's get these guys back. No point in just throwing them away or anything like that. Gonna move up along the side with the fire command so that if I do encounter someone along the way, I can fire at it. But we're trying to get around the side of this Panther A here as best as we can. Oh, we see some...
We're operational. Drop 200.
Okay, I need to get these guys up as well.
Need some extra firepower?
Got these guys basically pushed up all the way.
Vehicle ready, sir. Get the hell out of here. I'm taking care of them, sir. Delighted, sir. Truly delighted.
Okay, so let's get our Typhoons into the fight now.
I am listening, sir.
Sherman's knocked out their driver, so we can actually just
I'll be there soon.
get the hell back out. Got a bounce there from our 6-pounder. 6-pounder is not really capable of doing a whole lot to these things. Forced to fall back, though.
Any update? Adjusting course.
We lost our recce. Okay, let's go get some more recon, I think, actually. That's fine. We'll push up with our rifles, though, into the bush line again, though. No real reason not to have more eyes in this area. Okay, where's that air contact? Okay, where is this air contact? Okay, all the way over there. Oh, no. Alright, we managed to kill one of theirs.
Velvet 1, ready.
Junker 88 incoming. Managed to get off its load, though. Didn't seem to actually kill any of my guys, though, so that's good. Spitfire's coming back around for another pass.
Waiting for fire force. Down in flame.
Alright, got that fighter down. Just evac all my aircraft here. Oh shit, we actually lost one, I think. Oh shit, here comes another Junker 88. Well, that's definitely gonna kill my 6-pounder here. Goodbye, 6-pounder. Oh, you are the luckiest 6-pounder in the world. And then, of course, you get smacked by that thing. Alright, Pack 40 incoming. They're just throwing a lot of air attacks at me here. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab an anti-air of our own over here. It's Panther A. Shit. They're gonna kill my Firefly here. Yeah. That was a very expensive tank to lose. Okay, I don't have a lot of anti-tank left in this general area here. So, this is where things could potentially reverse themselves pretty badly for me. Let's get a 17-pounder up. I'm pushed so far forward, too, that's just like... Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to defend from here. I'm gonna actually just retreat all of my troops past another line here. I'm just gonna shorten my lines all the way back to here. Yes, these rifles are just sacrificial at this point in time. That's fine, though. Well, my command carriers got knocked out. They're gonna knock out a bunch of these staghounds as I retreat. 17-pounder if I can. Now, if he tries to get past this area, I will have a bunch of Shermans relatively set up here, so... Yeah, all my Shermans made it, so... It is close range enough that I should be okay. Kangaroo, get out. Kangaroo, well, just dive, whatever. This guy needs to go all the way back and get supplies, so... But yeah, we've got some Panther A's on the way here, and that is not something we're well equipped to deal with at this point in time. It's just our 2 Shermans. But you can kill these sorts of things with ambush troops, so... And we are still gaining points, so... Okay, I think they're coming around to the right with more tanks, so let's go ahead and grab that. Let's get another Wolverine up. Not really a huge fan of the Wolverine, but it'll do here. I still have shells for this, right?
I am listening, sir. I'll be there soon.
Alright, we got one of them. Oh shit. All those AAs that I just got. Shit. Oh great. Okay. We also lost one of those AAs. Alright, what we're gonna do is stun these guys with the Panther AA, or with the with these things. Just come around the corner with the Shermans. Let's start charging forward a bit. Alright, another Sherman. Bounced a shot, but that's fine. Why are they... Huh, that was interesting. I don't think I'm gonna get any of those aircraft. Oh, we did. Sweet. Okay. Also, I think all my Shermans are about to get destroyed here. Or already have gotten destroyed. Fantastic. Fuck's sake. Wait, what just killed all of my Spitfires? Oh shit. This is where it all goes sideways for me. You know, I could have sworn I was not up against an anti-tank, or could have sworn I was not up against a tank stack. Oh my god. How the tables have turned. There's so many tanks heading towards me. What the hell is this? And so much aircraft. I think they've decided actually they want to focus me a little bit for a couple of reasons. So, I mean, that's fine, but I am kind of getting screwed here. Let's take out this Panther. If I can. Have taken out a decent amount of their stuff, though, with our Sherman counterattack sort of thing. I would have gone up, but there's another Panther D right behind that first Panther D. Oh my god. This is an armor push. So if I can hold off against this, then, you know... If I can hold off here, then that's going to be enough, I think. I'm actually going to get a couple infantry leaders. But we've been pushed back like pretty much all the way to our initial lines. See if I can actually take this guy out from the side with a Humber, because they do have armor piercing and this is close range. 9 bouncing shots. Let's get out of there. Yeah. That was probably ill-advised there. Alright, so let's get the Achilles up here. Oh boy. This is quite the armored charge here. I can't hold against this. Let's get another Wolverine. Try and help out a bit. Let's get a recon pulled back a bit. Oh god, why? Why the hell? Yeah, so just decided to run in, suicide, and die, so I don't know why. Why the hell? Can't believe we're bouncing against these scout cars so badly. Ah, shit. Panther D over there, also. God damn it. Okay, that fallback is going to cost me this Sherman. Oh, no, he missed. Okay. What the hell even took that out? Jesus. Shit. Alright, so this is just... I don't even know what this thing's shooting at here, honestly. Oh shit, I think I'm firing at that Panther D. Let's get out of here. Oh, my Achilles is still alive. Yeah. Like, look at all this armor heading towards me. This is ridiculous. What have we got here? Alright, we need more rifle leaders, I think. Come on. Fuck. All of my shots are not connecting. Like, it is very frustrating, the degree to which my shots are not connecting here. Alright, there we got one. I think we just won, though. Oh, God. That last bit was so frustrating. So I think what ended up happening was, like, the flank I was on, they just ended up massing a crap ton of tanks to try and stop me because I was pushed up too far. If you can push all the way up to their deployment zone, you actually take over that deployment, and that's a huge problem. So we can check out sort of things like our 25 pounder got like finished off 5 units here. It took out Flag 38, two Pack 38s, Pack 40, an SDKFZ 251/1. I don't actually know what that model number means. I think that's the one with the autocannon. Another SDKFZ got taken out by a 6-pounder. 6-pounder sucked, but I took out a Panzer Grenadier with the Sniper Scouts. Our Ram 2 took out a couple of enemy tanks there. Vehicles, actually, half-track and a tank. Our Humber 3 actually did ridiculous amounts of kills here. Took out two SPW 234s, a Panzer Grenadier, a Pack 40, an STKFZ 250/3. I think that one's a machine gun one, so that one's not really a surprise. An SPW, I don't know what the SPW 234 is. I don't actually know what I think this one's the one with the autocannon as well there. Rifle Squad here managed to push forward through a couple of really elite units there, a Pack, as well as some spot troops. I guess they're elite because they're scouts, but then we've taken out some other things with all our other stuff here. Quite a long list of kills in total. You can look at our results here in terms of team contribution there. We killed 4,871 enemy troops. We actually killed the most enemy troops out of everybody. This is why I'm pretty sure that we were stacked up against 2 players at the last moment there. Just because I think that we actually crushed one of them and then had to start fighting a couple other ones in addition to that. So probably just the way that sort of went there. In fact, like, we can sort of check the losses here, and we can see that a lot of our losses near the end were from a Panzer player, but a lot of the other ones, actually, we were fighting against 3 different players to a certain extent or another. It looks like a lot of the air stuff was coming in from one of the other players, and then a lot of infantry fighting, as well as a crap ton of tanks from another faction. So, yeah, we were getting teamed a little bit, which is fine. It's just like, if someone is pushing that far forward and getting that many kills, I guess you sort of have to. But yeah, that's hard to say how that sort of goes. You can see the time scale of this as well, and you can sort of see that, like, I'm getting a 6-pounder from Paulus is the general there. By the end of it, we're not fighting Paulus, I don't think, as much. Yeah, actually, no, that one's still Paulus, so it's interesting. Yeah, I don't really know, actually. It's very, very strange. Tactical Commander came around and I started taking out his Kubels, it looks like. Tactical Commander, yeah, so I was fighting 2 people, although it actually was an infantry person that I sort of started fighting near the mid-game, it looks like, and I was fighting an artillery or tank commander in the early game. So they switched up a couple times, it looks like, I don't know. But either way, yeah, that was an interesting game there. I do like these games where you're playing it sort of in more of a in a larger team environment. I think it's much more fun than playing it in the 1v1 scenarios. 1v1 I just think is a little bit worse balanced, but either way. Anyway, I hope you found this episode enjoyable. This is basically what I've been playing for the past little while. Probably could play some more of it, but I probably won't be putting out too many videos for it, just because, again, I'm not very good at it. I managed to push forward pretty far here, but I think that's partly because my opponent wasn't really prepared for a heavy infantry push. I think he was more sort of, like, you can tell from the number of packs that he put down early on that he was probably expecting some sort of vehicle push, and I sort of pushed up with infantry. So in any event, I hope you found this episode enjoyable, and of course, as always, I hope to see you guys all next time.